The idea behind Step by Step was to walk and run from Portugal to Gibraltar in just 4 or 5 days. That's a distance of 285 kilometres. Sean Calderon was all set to undertake the challenge with his friend Darren Boyd. But at the 11th hour, work commitments got in the way. Unable to travel, Sean nonetheless found a solution. He walked the same distance within Gibraltar. On Saturday, averaging 60 kilometres a day, Sean completed his challenge, managing to raise quite a bit of money.
I've been doing it for Cancer Relief Gibraltar, mainly because of my grandparents passing away due to cancer. I lost my grandpa 4 years ago to lung cancer and my granny to breast cancer 10 years ago, so it's a moment for them, really.
On Monday, Darren Boyd began part 2 of the challenge. He was joined by his friend Zach Lane.
We've travelled to Portugal, him especially, after a night shift straight on a plane from England and straight to Portugal, and started walking 285k back to Gibraltar. A bit of a run, bit of a walk, bad terrain, bad weather, but yeah.
Difficult, really difficult. It got to a few points that we wanted to give up, but we just had to push through it. It's just the heat and the terrain getting to us. But we've got to the point where we had each other. Obviously Darren, Becky was there, she was the rock, and we just pulled through it to the very last moment.
I mean, they've said to me multiple times throughout the week that I've helped them just carry on and get back on, and that they've had conversations whilst they've been out away from me, and they've come back and obviously said that how important it's been to them. So it's good to to have that validation at the end of it, but they are the ones that have done all of the hard work.
And it was worth it because it was all for a very good cause.
It's a mental game at the end of the day and a physical game, so we wanted to raise a bit of awareness for mental health. That's Head Up Charity in memory of Nathan Warner and Alistair McLeish, 2 private soldiers that I served with when I was in the army that sadly took their own lives. And we've always, both of us, we said it, we've wanted to do something since my brother was murdered, and what a better time than now. And then we had Sean as well, who sadly couldn't come with us, but we had his grandparents for Cancer Relief as the local charity.
The step-by-step challenge has now been successfully completed, but you can still lend your support by making a donation. So far, Sean, Darren and Zach have raised almost £5,000.